Hey guys, I'm really excited. I'm doing another update on water kefir crystals that are organic. When I made my first two videos, it was mostly what do you do with the crystals and what kind of sugar and how to just get it kick-started, and then phase two of the second fermentation. Well, I have thus been doing more and getting really exciting additional recipes and ways to do it. So I have a brew of kefir water batching right now, and I went into 48 hours and it came out really good. I was like, yes. And it gets a little frothy, you might get a little nervous, it starts smelling a little rich, but that was fine. I already had separated some crystals, and then I thought I would test run those. So I did. And this is the batch I got. And it looks like pink lemonade. There's all kinds of stuff at the bottom. What I did was I got bored with just sugar water. I wanted some added flavor, and as you know, if you watch part 1 or 2, or you're just starting out talking about it, I have to release there. Once you separate your crystals from your water and you put them into smaller bottles like I've done right here, I leave room because I wanted to see what flavors I could put in there. And sometimes you don't have a whole lot of money and you can't go out and get fresh ginger, which I usually drop some ginger. Actually, I food process it, which I'll show you. I had a whole bunch of it. I have boiled it, and I made a ginger juice. So I saved this, and this is actually the pulp of ginger, the actual root. And I bought, I think, about 6 of them and peeled them and then made my ginger syrup. Went through that by adding it to kombucha, adding it to kefir water. Then it hit me. This pulp is still good. So what I do is I get about a teaspoon of this ground up ginger and I drop it in each bottle before I put the kefir water in for the second fermentation. It's really good because the sugar with the ginger pulp. So in other words, I am getting two bangs for my buck. First, I get the ginger syrup that I boil. Then I sieve this. Then I put this in the refrigerator. Then I use teaspoons of this and put it into my second fermentation of kombucha or water kefir. So you separate the crystal from your water. It's ready to go. Awesome. And it tastes like sugar water. Maybe it got into a little blandy with a slight yeasty taste. So these are the things that I did. First of all, I added a little teaspoon each. In the second fermentation, it came out great. I forgot it for an additional day and I went, oh my gosh, I gotta take it out. It was great because there's little particles of ginger, but it's not like killing you or anything, especially if you don't like ginger. So then I tried method 2. I was done with some kombucha, and I had a batch of kombucha, and I had a batch of my kefir. And the reason why it's pink, blueberry juice, I don't know. So what I did was I mixed half kombucha that was already done with half kefir or kefir. It is awesome. You get that really rich flavor of the kombucha. You get the probiotic benefits. Then behind it, you get a little bit of a sweet taste. And then you get this final flavor. It is awesome. So you mix kombucha and kefir together once they're done. So you're making kombucha and you're making kefir, and you get the liquid, put in a container like this, leave your kefir alone. Wait for your kombucha. Maybe you have some in the fridge already with some juices in it, or it's just plain. Add it to the kefir. Then I got more crazy and decided that I was going to put some raisins, some ginger, some blueberry juice, and some other crazy stuff like molasses. And it came out really awesome. So I filled this whole thing and drank it in a day. Wow, the results. The results were my abdomen, which I've struggled with. Look at me. I subsequently sit here and drink everything. I just drank some kombucha. Subsequently, I had not been drinking enough kefir. I was drinking about a glass a day. Well, I worked up to it. So don't start drinking kefir, just drink a glass. Don't do that. You'll hate yourself. Sip at a time, move up to a half a glass, and go up to a full glass. Then really hit it hard with kombucha. And my stomach literally moved massive amounts of product. And I'm trying to stay really nice here. So it must have been stuck in there. I lost 50 pounds as a vegan. And then adding kombucha and all that, I lost an additional 5 pounds. And then I gained 5 pounds back and didn't know why. Well, I don't still know why. But now I do. Kefir has replaced the bad flora. Kombucha is giving me an added benefit, also probiotic. And the kefir, you just start twisting it up and adding new things, and that coupled with the ginger. I also got another idea that was really awesome, and I want to share it with you. If you're like me and you like teas and you have a lot of them, like I drink a lot of ginger tea, peppermint tea, I drink a lot of just Earl Grey tea. You can brew that tea, add it to your kefir water, put it in the fridge, and you will be blown away. It has a whole nother flavor. It's like tea water. It's awesome. You could do green tea. You could do any tea, lemon ginger tea. I mean, there are so many possibilities. So say you don't have that much money and you don't have ginger and you don't have lemon, or you don't have, but you have a favorite tea. You could brew and steep that tea, separate the bags. Your kefir is sitting on the counter. The crystals are done. The second fermentations went down. You already, got the fizzy pop, and you're going to put it in the fridge. Let your tea cool. Add it to the kefir water. Put it in the fridge, and you will love it. Kefir tea is the best, I think, beverage I've ever had. And I'm really excited about this second brew and the mixture of kombucha to kefir. And I don't care what anyone says. My stomach says everything. So within one drink of this mixture, I was belching. I had tremendous movement in my body. I had an ease in my stomach that I hadn't had. And it just gave me a lot of benefits. So I wanted to post this and tell you guys that you can mix kombucha with kefir and you won't fall over and die. I drank this all day yesterday. I feel really light. I feel really different. I was having a lot of dry eye. I was having weird issues, just, bloat in my stomach from hormones, things like that. And I'm a vegan and I'm non-GMO. So I'm assuming there was still stuff in there, and it's replacing that bad flora and giving me the added benefit. Have fun on the second fermentation. I wouldn't put teas in there for the second ferment. I would do your raw stuff. Like if you have ginger or you want to put orange slices or something, I don't know, crazy. And then it's sweet as it is. I mean, I put a lot of sugar to promote yeast and to keep it fed. And then when you're done with your kefir like this, you can put it in the fridge and you can actually get things to room temperature. And as you can see, things are floating and stuff. You can add a bottle of kombucha, and this could be your little drink all day long. I like this mixture so much that I went ahead and put it in a big container. I put a little dash of blueberry juice, some pomegranate juice, some cherry juice, and a whole lot of ginger water, and it came out really great. I used ginger tea with some lemon. I put it in there, and it is amazing. So you could make, I'm burping again. You can make, let's say you have a lemon tea. You can steep a couple bags of that depending on your batch, and you can keep it separate and then get it to room temperature, be done with your kefir water, and then put it together and make a lemonade. That is so good. So I'm excited. That's the new stuff going on for me. and I wanted to update to give you permission to get more creative and do bigger things. I know a lot of people put figs and lemon slices, and how boring is that? It's like you just want to add a lot of different flavors to make it exciting, and build up to your kefir, slam it together with kombucha, and you have a powerhouse of a drink. So you guys have a great day, and I've been adding gardening videos for microgreens, and I've been adding grieving videos, which I think are very important for living. And I think it's really, really important to keep your YouTube really fluid with your life. As you can see, I don't wear makeup, and I'm not pretentious, and I like to have fun. And I have a rash going on my face, so that's no fun either. I was touching things in the garden. So I have microgreens, a garden going, a grow room, brewing, food, grieving, helping other gardeners, doing community gardening, picketing, protesting, and being here on YouTube. And I'm really glad you guys are here. Leave your comments and I'll answer them, and I'm excited you're here, and I'm excited I'm here, and we're sprouting, and we're happy, and we're eating great food, and that's what's important.